Hey everyone, it is so good to see you back with us on Learn English with Grow. I'm honestly feeling extra warm and happy today just knowing how many of you are tuning in from all over the world.
You know, it always feels like a little reunion. We're back, your favorite English learning duo, and if you can't tell already, we're seriously excited for today's episode.
Absolutely. And for anyone who's joining us for the first time, welcome to the channel where we break English down so it's easy, fun, and, I hope, totally inspiring.
And hey, before we dive into this episode's big topic, can we just ask if you haven't subscribed yet? What's holding you back? Hit that button and join the family.
Oh yes, smash that subscribe and don't forget the notification bell. That way, you'll catch every episode and trust me, we always have a blast.
Plus, giving us a like helps more English learners find us. If this episode leaves you smiling, hit that like button.
And seriously, we love your comments. Tell us where you're listening from. Watching our community grow worldwide is just the best feeling.
All right, let's dig in. Today's topic is pretty simple but incredibly powerful: how positive thinking changes your life.
So this topic actually takes its roots from a legendary book, Think and Grow Rich, by Napoleon Hill. Don't stress. We're going to make all these big ideas super simple.
Totally. Here's the heart of it. Your thoughts matter a lot. They're not just floating around. They can actually shape what happens to you. That's a big deal, especially if you're learning English right now.
Right? We'll cover some useful words, show you how to use them in practice, and talk about the real impact your mindset can have. Are you ready for an English lesson that could change your life?
I'm as ready as ever. Let's jump into positive thinking and how your mind can be your best friend.
Let's start at the very beginning. What exactly is positive thinking?
Basically, it means focusing on the good stuff and believing positive, successful results are possible. It's like having a hopeful attitude, especially when things get tricky.
It's really the opposite of negative thinking, which is where you only focus on what's going wrong or what could go wrong. That's the trap we want to avoid.
And here's where the book introduces two super important words: desire and faith. Let's tackle desire first.
Desire is more than just wanting something. It's really, really wanting it. Like, deeply. If you dream of speaking English confidently, that's your desire.
And Hill says you need a burning desire, not just a wish, but almost like a fire inside. Let's practice. Everyone say it with me: desire.
And then comes faith. Not religious faith, but total belief in yourself and your goal. If you have that desire to be fluent, faith is believing you can absolutely get there.
Exactly. Even on tough days, faith keeps you moving forward. You tell yourself, I can do this. I will succeed. That's faith in action.
Let's repeat. Faith. It means a strong belief. So, when you have both desire and faith, you're already halfway to the finish line.
And don't forget attitude. That's your overall way of thinking. Positive attitude means seeing even rainy days as an excuse to study English while sipping tea. It's how you choose to look at life.
That actually reminds me of another big idea: affirmation. Know what that means?
Affirmations are little positive statements you repeat to yourself. Stuff like, I learn new English words every day. They help your mind believe in success.
And it might sound a bit silly at first, but saying these out loud can really change how you feel. Try this. I have the desire and faith to achieve my goals.
Affirmations work because they push back against that inner critic or fear of failure. Every time you say something positive, the negative gets a bit quieter.
And when a negative thought pops up, try to flip it. For example, instead of, I'll never pass this exam, try, I have faith I can pass, and I'll prepare well.
Honestly, that shift in mindset is everything. Mindset is just the set of attitudes you usually have. It's your default way of seeing things. We want a growth mindset.
Exactly. A growth mindset says, I can improve, I can change. And all of this starts with choosing to think positively, especially about learning English. All right, let's get down to some real-life action. How does positive thinking actually show up in your daily English journey?
First up, mistakes. Everyone makes them, but if you treat a mistake as a learning opportunity, you'll improve so much faster and with less stress.
And that leads us to our next word, opportunity. When you make a mistake, it's an opportunity to learn, not a reason to hide.
Let's practice. If I say, yesterday I go to the park, you respond with, thanks. The correct word is went. I learn something new every day. That's how you flip a mistake into a win.
The next area is setting goals. Instead of, I hope I don't fail, shift it to, I will give a great presentation. Your words matter.
And don't forget your routine. Small daily habits like 5 minutes of English before bed can add up to big results if you keep a cheerful attitude.
I love that. Instead of, I have to study, try, I get to study. See how much lighter and more motivating that feels? Let's make this even more practical with some short dialogues. Listen to the difference between negative and positive thinking and try to shadow along.
Here's the first one. Classic English test trouble. Oh no, I failed the test. But wait, did you have the desire to do well? That's the starting point.
Sure, but if you feel bad or think your memory is terrible, you're falling into negative thinking. Instead, try, I prepared well and I'll learn from my score.
Suddenly, it feels better, right? Now, a setback becomes an opportunity. That's a positive attitude in action.
Here's another one. Struggling with speaking. If you aimed high and missed, remember your routine just trying is already a win.
And if your goal feels too big, break it down. Next time, aim to say 3 simple sentences. Make that your affirmation, and you'll see progress.
Now, shifting gears a bit, have you noticed how positive thinking shows up all over Western culture, especially in English-speaking countries?
It's everywhere. Books like Think and Grow Rich are cornerstones of what's called the self-help movement. Even everyday English is packed with optimistic phrases.
Like, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's such a classic. It means turn a problem into an opportunity. Totally a positive attitude.
Or you might hear, look on the bright side. It's a quick reminder to focus on what's going well, not just the tough stuff.
So, when you learn English, you're also picking up a new way of thinking, a more optimistic, can-do mindset. That's why vocabulary around attitude and belief is so useful.
Exactly, and if you want a little culture boost, try sprinkling in some of these positive phrases in your next English conversation. It really does make a difference.
Let's do a quick recap before we wrap up. Listen and repeat. Positive thinking, desire, faith, attitude, affirmation, opportunity, goal, routine, self, help.
Those words are your toolkit for both English and personal success. Now, how about a rapid-fire quiz? Let's see how much you remember.
First question. What does positive thinking mean you should focus on?
A. Your past mistakes. B. The good and possible things. C. All your problems. Got your answer?
The answer is B. If you got that, give yourself a high five.
Next up. What is an affirmation? Is it A. A long English story? B. A statement of doubt? Or C. A positive statement you repeat to yourself?
Of course, it's C. Positive statements you repeat to encourage and support yourself. Make them a habit.
And last one, which word means the fixed program of actions you follow every day? Hint, it starts with R.
Routine. If you said routine, you're on a roll. Great job, everyone.
What an inspiring episode! We packed in so much vocabulary and some real mindset magic from Think and Grow Rich.
And if there's one thing to take away, it's that positive thinking is your springboard to any goal, especially mastering English.
Try it out this week. Turn negative thoughts into simple English affirmations. It's a tiny habit that leads to big change.
And if you felt a little extra faith in your English after listening, tell us in the comments. We love hearing from you.
Share your favorite new affirmation below. We'll be cheering you on, promise.
And while you're at it, hit subscribe, like, and keep coming back. We're here for you every single week.
Keep studying, keep smiling, and always keep your attitude positive. See you in the next episode.
Bye for now, and keep growing.